Hello, everybody. It's Lisa. Welcome to week 4 of Shop My Stash and Real Girl Talk. I did a hair mask. I rinsed it out, but I got this little chummy digger in my hair to like dry it a little bit. And what you don't do before you start putting on your makeup is watch adoption story videos on YouTube because I've been bawling my eyes out. Oh my goodness. Anyway, first thing we're going to do is pick out what I will be using this week in regards to makeup. Why is it saying currently unable to send your messages? I wasn't even trying to send any messages. It's like it's really dark. Oh yeah, I also got to change the background, which I keep telling myself I got to do it, and then I forget to do it. So I'll do that today, maybe, but I'll try. Anyway, I'm going to go with my primer first. So if you don't know, if you're just here for the first time, I went through every bit of my makeup, wrote every bit of it down on a piece of paper. I have little bags. It tells me what everything, the little bits of paper is in. Like this is my primer bag. And I go through the bag, pick out a little piece of paper, and I will wear this. This is the unicorn primer. What do I have? Unicorn snow or something? What a mess I got on my desk. It needs to be cleaned. Hold on, everybody. Oh, Lord. Don't fall. Okay, what else do I want to say? Happy Sunday, everybody. And this one, Unicorn Glow, I got it from Ipsy. I really like this primer. It gives you a nice little glow. And thank you, everyone, for coming to my live last night. So that was fun. I'm going to be reading out some people's comments from the video last week. And this week, we're going to talk about the pink tax and Mean Girls and laundry, dry cleaners. I didn't know this. I don't go to dry cleaners, so I didn't know that women's clothing cost more at a dry cleaner than men's clothing. I had no idea. Did you know this? I had no idea. I think that's ridiculous. Just like the pink tax. You ever notice that a woman's razor blade is more expensive than a man's? You know, it's like if it's for a woman, it's more expensive. I don't know if I'm going to have enough of this primer for the week, actually. I don't know. I'll try to do it. I'm probably overdoing it with the primer anyway. But, yeah, have you noticed that, like, the same thing for a man, you know, like underwear, for instance, you can get a pack of men's boxers with 10 in it for, like, you know, $12 or something. You know what I mean? I don't know about the prices. But then women's panties, why does it keep on saying my thing? I'm not trying to send any messages. But, like, women's panties are so bloody expensive, right? Thank God for Knotty Knickers. Knotty Knickers is a panty subscription, if you didn't know. I have a whole bunch of videos unboxing my Knotty Knickers bag. If you want to check it out, I love Knotty Knickers. And I just dropped the cover. Okay, so that was my primer. So I'll be using that primer all week. And so what I end up doing, I got a little notebook here. So I write down everything that I picked out for the week and put the little stickers here. That way, you know, if I run out of bronzers or something, because I'm going to be doing this every Sunday for the rest of the year, then I can just go back and pull out the little sticker and put it back in my bag. So we're on week 4. I'm going to put that back in here for a minute. Okay, so foundation. And I'm always like, ooh, which foundation am I going to wear? I don't know why my thing keeps on saying that. I have no idea. I'm not trying to send any messages. Okay, I'll shake up the bag a little bit. I just got to make sure it keeps on recording. And I picked out the Yenza. So what I have written down is the Yenza and Kula Mini, because I don't know if I have enough. So there's the Yenza, and here's the Kula, that little deluxe sizes that we got from Ipsy. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough for the whole week, so that's why I put 2 of them in for one. So yeah, today we're going to use the Yenza, and it's funny because I used the Yenza concealer last week, didn't I? I have it right. Yes, I did. So last week I picked out the Yenza concealer. I love this concealer. If you see it on Ipsy as an add-on or even to pick, it's really good. And my primer, which I still have some left, I can't believe it, is a Carmelita and Strobe primer from Seraphine Botanicals. Love this primer. Love that concealer. So that was a good week for makeup. My blush and bronzer was the e.l.f. Bite Size Beauty, which these are really good. They're like $3 at Walmart, the little bite-sized ones. Really, really good. Their eyeshadow bite size is really, really good as well. So if you see it at Walmart and you're not sure, grab it. It's really good. So I was happy with that. I had the Milani Highlight. Milani Highlights are fabulous. You cannot go wrong with Milani Highlights. Love this one. So that's what I picked out last week. And then my Natasha Denona Star Mini. And I think I did some good looks with that this week. I think there was 2 days I didn't do any makeup. But I really do like this eyeshadow palette, and I cannot wait for Natasha Denona's new Love Mini to come out. When is it coming? February the 4th or February the 7th? It's coming sometime in February anyways. We're able to get access to it in Sephora Canada. You can get it online, I believe, at natashadenona.com, but I'm like, I'm not going to bother with it because then we got to wait for that to come to the States, and we all know what the post is like right now. No update as of yet on my Beautylish bag, which I'm going to get my rotisserie beads out and pray on that one. But, so I'm like, you know what? I think by me waiting till it gets to Sephora Canada for that eyeshadow palette, I'll probably get it faster instead of ordering it from Natasha Denona's website. And then we got to think about duties too, right? Which, so I'm like, I'll probably get it faster just by waiting for it to come to Sephora Canada and not have to worry about duties than ordering it from Natasha Denona's website. So that's what I'm doing. All right. This is a really nice foundation. I always go, I'm hoping it's my shade. It looks kind of pale on my skin right now. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it is. Madison, look, is this really pale on me?
No.
No, it's blending in okay? Okay. So, yeah, has anyone ever noticed about what we call the pink tax, where the same items for a man always, or the same items for a woman always cost more than the same items for a man? I think that's a little bit ridiculous, don't you? It's like because it's pink or the shade of what they consider a girl, they up the price a little bit more. That's a little bit ridiculous. Didn't they come out with a law to stop that? Or did someone try to do something about that some years ago? Because I remember hearing a lot about it a few years ago. I don't know if something got passed saying you can't up the price. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember hearing a lot about it a few years ago. Did anything ever come out of that? So anyway, I want to talk about, also back to dry cleaning. Yeah, so apparently it's more expensive to dry clean women's clothes than it is men's clothes. And when I went to go get my wedding dress altered, I didn't tell them I was getting married. I was told, do not tell them you're getting married, because the moment you do, and the fact that you're getting married in 3 days, they're going to up that price to like $200. So I told them we were going to like a family reunion and we're all wearing white for the pictures. So anyway, good thing, because they only charged me like $50. But I was told, if you go into that dry cleaner and you tell them, listen, I'm getting married on Saturday and this is my wedding dress, they were going to doubly charge me, right? So I didn't tell them I was getting married. I mean, girl, I ain't stupid, right? Especially I remember going to Metro and I was for our little bouquets and I was just going to make it myself, right? And I went and asked the woman there about, just a little bouquet. I'm like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on it, and she told me, the woman at Metro told me, she was a beautiful young girl. She said, listen, don't come in here and tell these people that it's a bouquet for a wedding and ask them to make it, because they're legit going to charge you like $50 and up, right? She said, what I suggest you do is, how Metro has like 3 different flowers for, I don't know, $10 or something. You can pick out a bouquet of 3 different flowers. She said, I suggest you just go and pick out your own bouquet, like a bunch of different flowers that you want, and get a ribbon and tie it like that, because I'm like, we're just trying to stay in a budget, right? I didn't want to spend a lot of money on things that I just didn't think were important. You know what I mean? I mean, what was important was the actual ceremony and me having my crab legs. That's what was important to me, and I did receive a box that day too, Sephora order. I was so happy. On Saturday I got a Sephora order, woohoo, on my wedding day. So yeah, that's what we did. And the girl, thank God for that girl, because she's like, I'm trying to save you money, and they're legit going to charge you an arm and a leg if you walk in here and say it's for bouquet, and it's in 3 days' time. So that's what we did. I went over to Metro. I grabbed a whole bunch of different flowers, and I had a little bouquet, and the girls had, you know, a little bouquet, my daughters, and that's what we did, and it was perfect. And then I had a whole bunch of flowers left over to put in my vase. So, I mean, you can't lose, right? So a little tip, if you're getting married, do it that way, you know, and I put a little ribbon, because when they wrap it up, they always give you a ribbon, you know, as you go and you bring the flowers and they wrap it up for you and they put a little ribbon around it. So I kept the little ribbon, bam-o, I had my bouquet. So money saved. Well done, Lisa, well done. Right, but it's a little bit ridiculous how people overcharge, right? And, you know, like getting pictures and stuff like that. I'm like, girl, listen, we all got our cell phones. We can take pictures, you know, on our cell phones. I wasn't bothering. I had people actually sending me messages, oh, I can do your pictures. And I'm like, I ain't paying for that. Colourpop Hydro is the concealer that we're going to use. And I was actually looking at this the other day on the Colourpop's website. This is the Hydro one, right? Well, I went to make an order, and everything that I wanted, legit, everything went on 25% off at 1 o'clock on Friday. I was on the website at 10 after 1 and put a whole bunch of stuff in my cart, but when I went to go check out, everything I wanted was sold out. And I was looking at concealers going, should I get another one? Because this is light 40 neutral, and I didn't know. I think this one might be a little bit too light for me, so I was going to get a darker shade. But this is what we're going with today. Oh, maybe he's not, though. Maybe she's all right. Holy cow. This foundation, legit, I mean, it's not really covered. Well, it is. I'm going to say it's a medium coverage, that foundation, but a little bit on the light side. I could have put more on if I wanted to, but we're good. Oh, my face just looks really... not exactly my skin tone, not as good as that Estee Lauder for my skin tone, but we'll make it work with bronzer. So I'm going to keep that out because that's what we're using. And I'm going to keep this out because we're going to be using this week. Right? And my primer, I got that kept out, right? Here we go. So make sure I know. Oh, FYI. So I love this primer, as you all know. Tatcha. I love it, right? And I ran out, so I asked my husband to cut off here because I wanted to see if there's any more, because, you know, when you go to pump, nothing was coming out. So he cut it off for me, and there's a whole bunch left. And I'm kicking myself because I guarantee you from the first time I've tried this primer to today, I probably threw away about 5 of these bottles after nothing would come out. And I probably had a whole freaking bottle full if I had to get him to cut it off, cut the lid off. So, do I have it here? Yeah, I have it here. So he cut the lid off for me. He got it off somehow, and look like all the stuff that's still inside. So remember to do that for like foundations, concealers, anything liquid. Once the pump no longer works, get the top part off, and you're still going to have a whole bunch left back inside there, right? So just a little tip. So I want to talk about mean girls on the internet. Holy cow. Was anybody at Jen Love's review on her live today? Oh my God. Some people are just awful. Just awful. Like, I don't understand people, why they got to be so mean and so rude. So her and her husband were on her live today, just answering questions, just chatting, you know, and he's a lovely, lovely person. His name is John, and, you know, and you can just see the love between them and the respect and, you know, just a beautiful family, right? So anyway, somebody made a comment. Oh my God, it was, I don't even know if I want to say it here, but it was just nasty, the comment that they made, and Jen and her husband, then talked about it. Like, they put that nasty comment up on the screen. I don't know if the person got deleted or not. They got booted. But it was a girl, you know, a woman who made the comment. And they discussed it. They started talking about it. And it's just like, you know, you're on a live. There's, I don't know, probably 1,000 people on her live or more. And you make people make comments, such mean, rude, nasty comments like that. You know, it's just, it makes me ashamed to be a woman. I swear to God. Oh my God, I got foundation on my towel now. Why do people feel the need to be so mean on the internet? You know, like, and so what? You know, if what she said in her comment was true, so what? It's none of your business. You know what I mean? Oh my God. I was disgusted because I seen the comment pop up and then I seen that the mods had deleted it and I didn't know if they were going to, you know, direct that comment, right, discuss it. And she did. She put it up there and she goes, you know what, let's just talk about this right now. And apparently she gets that comment a lot. Girl, it was nasty. It was just so rude and mean. So the other day on Twitter, and Twitter is, I swear to God, it's the devil's playground. Twitter is, people are just little keyboard warriors, I tell you. The other day on Twitter, Sigma was having a contest. Hold on, everybody. Okay, sorry, I did my lipstick. So yeah, Sigma's having a contest. I'm getting bronzer now. And in their tweet, anyway, it was an eyeshadow palette and some brushes or something like that. In their tweet, they had said something about heat. So I entered the contest, you know, did the whole retweet, tag a friend, right? Hi, Miss Christine. And I said, yeah, I'm in Canada. It's freaking freezing here in Toronto. Please bring the heat, right? I'd love to win this giveaway. Somebody writes it under my comment, you're a moron. Well, thank you, Christy. Thank you very much. Mean girl. You're a mean girl. You know, like, why do people do things like that? You know what I mean? It's like people, I don't know, judge other people and stuff. But they're doing the same darn thing. I'm using the Ofra Americana bronzer today. That's what I don't get. You want to judge people, you know, because they get caught doing something that's not right or whatever. But yet, you know, you're out here talking about people all the time. You know what I mean? There's so much going on. Oh my God, the beauty community is vicious. It is literally vicious. And I know people blame it on some of the bigger YouTubers and stuff like that, saying it's vicious. But listen, if you're gonna, you know, go on your Twitter or your Instagram or make videos about other YouTubers saying nasty things about them, aren't you just the same? Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, there are some people out there in the beauty community that people don't like, people hate, you know, want to cancel, which that's ridiculous, this whole cancel culture. That's so stupid. The only person who can cancel anybody is God. God's the one who's going to cancel somebody, okay? We're not, right? But yet, do you want to call out the awful people you think some people are? And you get there and call them names and say nasty things about them, doesn't that then make you complicit as well? Aren't you doing the same thing you're accusing other people of? That's the way I look at it, right? If you got nothing good to say, if you don't like somebody, scroll on. Don't buy their products. Don't watch their videos, you know? Unsubscribe. You know what I mean? But, you know, they're just doing the same thing. Like some of these drama channels out there saying nasty things about other people because they're saying nasty things about other people. Isn't that what you're doing, though, all along? You know, so how does that make what you're doing right? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, some of these people are nasty and saying nasty things, but you're saying nasty things too, you know? Not you, people. The people I'm talking about on Twitter, you know, some of these drama channels and other people, other YouTube creators and stuff. Oh, I got to go make a video on this. Why? Why do you have to go make? If you want somebody to go away, don't talk about the person. That's what I think. If you don't want someone to be around, if you want to see somebody fail, then don't talk about the person. Don't buy the person's product, you know? Don't watch their videos. Don't give them any views, you know? And even if you're not giving views, then everyone else is talking about them. Don't be a part of that. If you don't want to see someone succeed, don't be a part of helping them succeed. Because there's going to be people who hate on that person and people who love that person. And it's 50-50. So the more you hate on them and you want them to go away, the more other people are going to love on them and continue to support them. You know, just leave it. You know, there are some, I'm telling you, there are some drama channels out there that, oh, God, look at that one that's in that lawsuit right now. You know what I mean? Like, going around saying that Tati's husband killed his mother and crap. I remember seeing on Facebook somebody actually writing, well, about it on a Facebook page, accusing Tati's husband of murdering his mother. You know what I mean? And was like, girl, man, just because this freaking drama channel came out and said this doesn't mean it's true. You know, and people say that some of these bigger YouTubers, you know, have a following and they should inspire and stuff like that. But these drama channels do as well, you know, and they'll come out with some allegations about some people that even if you don't like them, you can't come out with some of these allegations that are just so wrong. You know, like, unless there's proof of it, you know, you can destroy somebody's life because somebody's got a hate on for somebody else. There's one out there, I mean, she's just a little bit like serious stalker, you know what I mean? I mean, that lawsuit that's going on right now, girl, that is nuts. That is just whacked out. You know, and how can, hey, some people, no matter who they are and how you feel about them, they are still human. You know, if I had to look back, if people had to video every mistake and everything I said in my lifetime, thank God there was no internet and cell phones, because holy crap, I would have been canceled a long time ago. You know, thank God I had people in my corner who wanted me to do better and be better, because, you know, I said and did some awful things. Do you know what I mean? And I grew and I changed. Just, I get so frustrated when I see stuff like that, because I'm like, you want someone to go away and never to come back again, and then something happens and you're yelling at them because they're not on social media saying something. So you can't win, you can't lose. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, right? This is blush. I just think if you don't like somebody, don't follow them. But like, you don't have to be a part of the whole hate. You know what I mean? Because then that makes you just as bad as the person you don't like. You know? Space Case, It's My Sign is my blush. Space Case, I like this one, don't I? Where are you, Space Case? I love how I have my drawers all set up. Now, some people might not like what I'm saying right now, and that's fine too. You don't have to follow me if you don't like what I'm saying. You know, if you like what you're saying and doing, then girl, do and be you. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, right? I have other videos you can watch, or, you know, you can unsubscribe. Where is the Space Case? Here we go. I got it. But, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right? And that's just my opinion. My opinion is if you don't like somebody, don't follow them. Don't buy their stuff if they got a brand. Don't watch their videos. You know what I mean? You know, that's my opinion, right? But that's just my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, and you're entitled to it, you know? I love this. If you guys got this from Ipsy, it's the Estate Space Case. Look at that. I do have some things that I was hitting pan on. I didn't even know I did. But yeah, I must have really liked that one. Hello. I really like that Ofra bronzer as well. Oh, FYI, Ofra right now is having a best friends and family sale. There's 35% off. I have a code down below where you can get $10 off as well. And Ofra is so awesome. Like, you can build up your codes. So if you want the code for the best friends 35% off, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll give you the code for that. And then you can go in through my link and get $10 off. That's if you're new to Ofra and you've never signed up before, you've never ordered from them before. If you're new, you can get that, I believe, I'm sure somebody did it before, that you can get that $10 off, as well as then the 30% off by using the code. They sent me an email with a code. So yeah, if you're interested in that, just let me know in the comments down below. All right, I'm going to get into some of the comments from last week. Right. So Miss Kate, hello Kate, Miss Kate, I believe Miss Kate's over in Scotland. Hello Miss Kate, she's got her own channel. It's K8SW, so go follow Miss Kate over in Scotland. I think you are, my love. She says she definitely goes to toilet before she goes to bed. And then she goes to toilet before she goes to sleep. And as soon as you go outside, she said, and the cold hits, you got to go to the, that is so true, isn't it? You go to the bathroom before you go to bed. And then once you come out of the bathroom, the cold hits you and you got to go pee again. Oh my God. And you go outside. I pee before I leave my house. I get outside. It's cold. I got to go pee again. It's like the cold shocks my bladder into going, girl, you need to go pee. All the time. Janet said she used to buy Replants by the case. And is it Replants to help with the dryness down there in Miss Virginia? Highlight. Highlight is Becca Champagne Pop. I don't use that very often, so it's good that I'm pulling this out today. I can't get it. Is this you, Miss Becca? Becca Champagne Pop. So this is it right here. So that's cool. So yeah, Janet says she used to buy, I need to wash my brushes, look. I need a brush. Okay, we'll use this one. I used to buy Replants by the case. She said her and her hubby started fighting about sex when she was going through mental pause. It was awful. No sleep, sweating all night. And she said she was a real bitch all the time. Somehow you lived through it. And then Janet says, don't even ask me about your 60s. Janet, I need to know what happens in your 60s. I need to know so I'm prepared. What happens? Like, what should we expect to happen now once I hit 50 and in my 50s? And what should we expect to happen when you're in your 60s? Like, how does our body change? Because sometimes it's good to know these things. So once it's happening, you're not like freaking out going, oh my goodness, is there something wrong with me? You know what I mean? Or is it just old age? Oh my God. I swear the creaks and the groans that come out of me every day. Lord. You know what? I barely use this highlight, but it's really nice. It's a really nice highlight. Miss Becca. Champagne Shop. Pop, not shop. And I know that when this first came out, wasn't this like all the rage? Becca was like one of the first companies to come out with highlighters, I think. I know that that's what made them famous. The Becca highlight put them on the map. But you don't hear much more about Becca these days, do you? Not really. But people love that highlight. Okay, and now, eyeshadow palette. What is it going to be? Oh, God, let it be a good one. Oh, Colourpop Brown Sugar. Yay, Miss Colourpop Brown Sugar. Oh, my thing just dropped on the floor. Oh, I haven't used this one in such a long time. Okay. All right. Lynn said, oh, because I asked a question last week. I wanted to address this. I asked a question last week because talking about peeing and going to the bathroom. And I legit wanted to know if you didn't have children, if you didn't find that you woke up 2 or 3 times during the night to go pee. But apparently it happens to all women. So I'm sorry, ladies. We're all cursed with it. I was hoping that women who didn't have children wouldn't get that curse, but we're all cursed with it. So Lynn said she's 42, she don't have kids, and she goes to the bathroom at least 2 times. And her new thing is waking up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep for hours. And she feels like she's walking around like a zombie all the time. I know, right? Isn't that a bugger? Oh my God, especially when you got to go to work the next day. I find that around 11 o'clock, if I'm a full day at the office, around 11 o'clock, my head starts doing that drop, you know, like, and I'm trying to keep myself awake, and it's like, oh, Lord, I just want to crash. So it usually happens around 11 o'clock in the morning, and in the afternoon, around 3:30. It's like, girl, I just need to go to sleep. And I remember working the 9 to 5 job, and that was from 3:30 until 5 o'clock was the hardest time of the day for me, because my body was saying, girl, give up. Just give up and go to sleep. Oh my God, I remember that. I hated that time of the day. It was so hard. Teresa said, try looking on the buy and sell sites. Oh, in my area for the elliptiker. We found one on Amazon for a good price. So I think we might check that out because I'm like, you know what? We don't need to go buy an expensive one. If we can get one for like $200 to start off with, you know what I mean? So this is Miss Brown Sugar Honey. She's beautiful. Oh my God, I'm 30 minutes. And Gemma said that they have products for under the boobs. It's from the USA. Look it up on Instagram. She ordered it this summer and she's got a code. Lisa Mega Babe, I guess, is a company. A powder that you can use under your boobs, and then deodorant and a thigh rescue, which is awesome. That is pretty cool. So that is Lisa Mega Babe. Look for it on Instagram. Nicoletta said, lucky for her, once her husband falls asleep, I'm going to go in with Amber, I think. Once her husband falls asleep, a bomb can go off next to his head and he would snore right through it. You can get up and pee as much as you like, right? Ian wakes up every morning, no matter what time he goes to bed. 7 o'clock every morning he wakes up, clockwork, to go to the bathroom. His body just works so beautifully. Mine don't. Oh my God. I have issues with my bowels. I can go like legit 6 days without using a bathroom and it really hurts. I think it's because of the medication that I'm on. But that's a bugger. And then, you know, you take 2 Ducalax. Good Lord. That hurts. When you take those the night before, then you're waking up at 4 in the morning and you got the worst freaking cramps. It's crazy, right? All of these things that happen to your body once you start to age, you know, like acid reflux. Never heard of it before until I turned 40. Now it's like everybody I know has it. It's so common. So this is just going to be like a little simple look because I don't want the video to be 40 minutes and we're already 32 minutes. It's just a little peachy look. I'm taking the shade Ginger. Spreading that over my lid. I'll probably like fix this up afterwards. But this is the palette that I'm going to be using for the week, which I'm not mad at because I do love this palette and I haven't reached for it. I'm taking a shade Chalk for, I guess for chocolate, but it's CHOC, so just chalk. I'm just going to put this on my outer corner. So yeah, I think so far, I know it's a bit of a mess. I'll fix it up once I'm done with the video because, oh my God, I'm almost at 33 minutes. And I know some of you guys go, Lisa, it's okay. We don't mind how long your video is, but some people are running away right now going, another 35 freaking minute video. I don't know about this foundation. It almost looks like it's a little bit too light on my skin. I'm going to have to go out in my foyer and see what it looks like under natural light. Okay, yeah, beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow palette. If you didn't know, if you always wondered about it, seen it on Colourpop, brand Miss Brown Sugar, which I haven't seen this on Colourpop in a while. Beautiful nude palette, but these shades here are like kind of, well, this one's a chocolate brown. This one here, amber, is like peachy kind of thing. So, and then you have Sauté. Sauté is really nice too. Look at that. That's pretty. So I'm excited about using that for the rest of the week, which I'm going into the office tomorrow just for 20 minutes and that's it. All right, so that was eyeshadow palettes. Last but not least, we have Miss Mascara. So which mascara are we going to use? I took out 2. Okay. We are going to be using Miss Tom Ford, girl. Miss Tom Ford mascara. I'm excited. Let me look for that. Okay, so there's Miss Tom Ford. I've seen a lot of people getting the Tom Ford eyeshadow palette in their Beautylish box, and I really don't want it. Honestly, I really don't want it, and I really don't want the Charlotte Tilbury, because I really want one of those Natasha Denonas. Like, I would love to get the Love palette, and I've seen a lot of people getting the Love palette. from Natasha Denona. Girl, how old is this mascara? When did I get it? It's kind of clumping on my lids. Or is it just that it's new and there's too much stuff on it? Because I think I have another one in my drawer. I might have to take out the new one and use, because I think I've had this for a while and it's kind of clumpy, or it could be, I don't know, not used enough to get the newness out of it. So I'm not sure which way to go with it, because I think I liked it, right? So yeah, I think it's just old, honestly. I think it's old because I think I really did like this mascara when I first got it and I used it a lot. But now she's kind of clumping up on me. And I can see it on the wand that there's a lot of product. You see that on the wand there? So I'm thinking I have another one of these in my drawer, a backup. So I'm going to pull out the new one and throw this one out. She's doing a clumping thing. All right. Oh, look at that. That's terrible, right? Okay. So this is my final look. I got foundation on my towel. Lisa, never do that again. Look at that. Do you guys do that? Okay, never do that again. My hair is, well, it's soft. It's still wet. So yes, that's Shop My Stash. Next time, I'm going to go through the comments first. Anyways, I hope you're going to have a great week. Happy Sunday. Let me know in the comments down below. What did you pick this week for your Shop Your Stash? And, oh my God, I look like a big mess. Hopefully, I get a box tomorrow. Like, I'm praying I get a box tomorrow. And, oh, leave it in the comments down below if there's something we should be discussing next week on Shop My Stash. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Bye. Love you.